Hey love, so I went ahead and pulled a reading and I will just kind of tell it as a story of what I'm getting. Now your major card you have is the Five of Cups, but it's with the Queen of Cups. So with that, I'm kind of getting both of you are really struggling with the thought of losing the other person. You know, there's a connection there. There's a cord there with you two. But with the cards, it's showing only sadness. Like that's what you two have connection with, is a sadness. There's a period of grief. There's a moment of losing the battle with one another. Now, I kind of feel that's more you than him, but I'll keep going. You know, you try to make something more out of the relationship, and they also try, but then they pull back, you know, going back to the Five of Cups, to where they're only focused on what they don't have. They're focused on the misery and everything that's negative in their lives, and they're just kind of focused on that. They're not thinking about the future. They're not thinking about what they could have in their life. You know, you have the healing card, both of you. But with this card in reverse, this card upright is a victory card. So with it in reverse, it's almost as if you two are heading backwards, or he is anyway. I don't feel you are. I feel like you're still in it to win it. But I kind of feel that he is, because he's not able to heal and change his life and change what's going wrong in his life in order to have a better life. Now, I think I had mentioned that before in one of his readings. But there is hope because you have the Sun card and the Magician card. You know, we find strength in trivial circumstances. We find strength in traumatic circumstances. We just have to make a decision, and that decision will start pushing both of you towards a better tomorrow. But if that decision is not made, and I feel like it's on his side, if he doesn't make any decisions, then it's not going to move forward with the both of you. It's not. You can be as vocal as you need to be with him, though, and the manifestation is working. But there's some kind of blockage going on with him. You are all about emotional attachment and passion and that intense energy that you give off, and you also feel other people's energy so much. The Queen of Wands, and that's who you are. You know, you're very nurturing, you're very grounded. You know, of course, as a fire card, we do, and I can relate, we do kind of let our emotions get the best of us, and we let it overtake us. So with this card here, you need to stand your ground with yourself and start controlling those emotions, not let them get out of hand, because you have the Devil card here. And that's kind of a warning that to not let the intrusive thoughts win, okay? Because as long as you're thinking positive and you're doing things positive, then everything's going to go forward for you as long as you're taking one step towards that future, whether alone or with him or with somebody else. But these three cards are all about you. You know, yes, you have a toxic energy that is attractive, okay? Irresistible in a way with the Devil card. But there's a habit here of forming almost like an addiction towards a person. So maybe he's feeling that and he's just like trying to go no contact with you, or tell you little stories to make you start looking around for somebody else, you know, because he just might not be in that position. And I'll keep going with the marriage and everything like that and see what I'm getting. You know, I want to ask if he is OCD in a way, if he has those traits. You know, maybe if it's even minor, minimal, but, you know, he has to have things a certain way, and he does things a certain way. And when it goes off the charts or something's different, he gets agitated with the King of Swords here. That he's intelligent, but he also likes to control everything around him. But he can't control himself with the Hangman there. He's kind of stuck in between lives right now. He has a new life that he's wanting, okay? Divorce, separation, whatever I'm going to see in the cards. And then he has a life now where he's just going every day and trying to, you know, get to the next day. He's in the hangman stage. He's in the status quo stage where he's not going to do anything. So even if you do say something to him, which I feel you should, because the Sun card is all about, you know, bringing that energy in and letting it out on other people. So I feel like you should, but I don't think it's going to make a difference right now, at least. And you're saying 5 months. I mean, I am seeing the number 5 in the healing card. But I don't, for some reason in the cards, I'm not getting a death with him. I'm not. And I'll just keep trying to go on what I'm seeing here. It's almost like a warning. Like, is he depressed? Is he feeling like this world's too hard, you know? Because I'm not getting an illness with him at all. So just be careful with that, because I don't want to see you get attached to somebody that, you know, wants to hurt themselves or just doesn't want to be here anymore. I don't feel like you should be around that energy, okay? But, you know, this is what I'm seeing in the cards. You have to pull back, and I know I had said this to you, because whatever relationship you guys have, it's secret. You have the World card. It's in a bubble. No one else is going to know about it. And it's so secret that you're not even going to know about it. And it's like it's a huge weight on you, okay? But, and I keep saying but, because the cards are really confusing me here with him and you. You have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is all about a signing, an agreement. So yeah, there's the divorce, okay? And the number 3 with it too. So I'm feeling it won't be, let me see, we got September, October, November, December. So December, But intuitively, I'm thinking 6 months for the divorce. But he does want it. But has he moved forward with it? I'm thinking yes, because you have the Knight of Swords, which is an action card. Okay? And you also have the Chariot card, which is a moving card, which is moving in action, which is moving things along. But then you have the Page of Cups. I don't feel that he's going to leave her now. I feel that they're going to make things work. I want to ask if they have children, because I see a child here. Sorry, I'm just like looking at your cards. Both of you are very guarded. You're very protective of your energies, of what you give to other persons. So when you give your energy to him, that's essential. Like, he's important to you because you gave that energy. You don't just give that energy out to anybody because you trust him. You trust him so much, but you have the Hermit card. There's a lot inside with him that you hold in. And I feel like you need to let some of that out, because if he wants to be with you, he's going to be with you. If he wants to go forward, he will. But right now I'm feeling no, he won't. You have to look outside the box, and you have to see things for the way they are right now, and kind of try to detach yourself from this person a little bit. Because if not, I show an argument here soon. Because you're so creative and you come outside things differently and try to solve things outside the box, they're going to think that you're trying to be a little sneaky or something like that, and that's going to cause an argument. So, yeah, I mean, I'm getting that he's not dying, okay? And I'm getting he wants that divorce and that it's going to happen, but not for a long time. But he is putting it into action here. But I'm also seeing good news, which is a new engagement, and this could be with you, a child, something to come out of this. But in order to get to all this, he has to do all this work, and I don't know if he's able to do all this inner work, this healing energy. He's too focused on misery and grief, and he needs to get out of that mindset. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll get back to you.